Well, Spesh went back to SO and Heineken shit, and he let off the opera, man. He had some things to say, and he has gotten the internet in an uproar. And I'm sure you guys are here all to attack me about the things that he said.
No. Why you think that?
What did he say?
Oh, because that's been the case. He fired on Jim Jones. He fired on Fat Joe. He fired on Kiss, sort of. Not really. In some of the clips that went around, he was firing on Kiss. Yeah. But then he later on in the interview, if you watch the entire interview, was bigging up how legendary Kiss is and how he was a blueprint for a lot of people.
I only heard the negative shit.
Yeah.
And so we clear all this started because he wants to do another record with Kiss.
Basically, yeah, I guess.
And then he was talking about. Here's the thing I don't understand because
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's not true.
I ain't doing it because originally I said whatever approach he was taking, you can't want to do a record with him because that's not the way to get it done, or maybe you don't know that.
Wait, hold up. I don't think that's fair because it seems. Well, no, he said it in this interview and in the previous interview that he has reached out time and time again. He's had communications with Kiss. He said that again in this interview. He's tried it the other way. Offered him money, offered him, to do projects, whatever, and he's been ignored, essentially. Which is why he said he's ducking me. So let's put the timeline out.
The other way is non-existent once you get to the you're ducking me.
You ducking me.
You may have tried every angle in the world. Listen, and I feel like I want to play this first before I start talking about Spesh.
Okay.
And this is one of the longer clips. This is a 4-minute clip, but I'm going to just play it as soon as my phone gets to work.
Motherfucker,
all right, here we
niggas
go.
wasn't doing nothing.
It's a 5-minute
Let's just get that
clip.
understood. Most of you niggas got in rap, then went to the streets. Got in the rap joint gang. All that corny shit. Listen, I got in the rap, nigga, and walked away from anything that has something to do with the streets. I'm a real street nigga that appreciate this shit. I ain't glorifying the streets, nigga. I'm happy to make it out of the streets, homie. I'm not glorifying that shit. Now, let's talk about the song. I think it was a bad idea. Let me tell you why.
Which song are you talking about?
I think it was a bad idea.
Why was it not a good song?
Well, let me tell you why I think it was a bad idea. And I don't know who idea was. Maybe it was Fat Joe's. But to sit there and have 50-year-old men making a song about the aroma of drugs is not too appealing, my nigga. Like, who are y'all trying to aim for? Like, y'all niggas should be making songs about, like, the prescription drugs y'all taking to stay alive and shit. As a, you know what I'm saying? Like peptides and shit. You niggas should be rapping about peptides and motherfucking AARP and shit like that. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas talking about the aroma of drugs? Like, we old as a bitch. Y'all niggas 10, 15 years older than me. Talking about the aroma of drugs. Who idea was that? And then to diss me on it was stupid. A real drug dealer? Y'all gonna diss a real drug dealer? A nigga that really sold drugs on a song? Kids, you spit the verse, you got fucking Khaled and Fat Joe as your backup dancers. You wearing a book bag that another man gave you. You spit the verse, Fat Joe, he more happy about your verse than his. DJ Khaled jumping on the couch, he don't know what's going on. He just happy to be around niggas. Khaled, do you speak like that when you around your Palestinian people, or you just speak like that when you around niggas? I wanna know. If you speak animated like that, like when you
around just going off.
He's going crazy.
This is what I heard.
Hold on, we gonna talk this shit.
I'll pause it.
But wait, so hold on, Parks. I know that's your man. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
But you go at someone, right? Saying they're ducking you, and you call them out. You respond
In the verse.
Now you in the verse. Now you criticizing him in the interview about the type of verse he did. And I heard the verse was hot. Like, that sounds kind of crazy to me. I don't know.
You was criticizing people for going on podcasts instead of rapping, and now you responding to the rap going on the podcast. To me, I didn't understand the
I don't understand what Spesh is doing. I'm kind of surprised even. I thought he was. I saw him in Capo, but I'm surprised to hear that. Honestly, I don't really know him, but that's surprising the way he's cracking jokes on it and downplaying the verse.
What I take from his, oh, sorry, what you finished?
No, I'm done. I'm sorry. I just want to say that.
What I took from it, because he did go on to say, I'm independent, so I almost like I got to get my name out there, make people talk about me. I got to do this pop. Like, I don't like to see that personally.
I didn't take that from what he said about being independent at all.
No, I'm saying when he was kind of addressing.
That's what Jim Jones had set up here, but that's not what Spesh was talking about in this interview. To me.
To me, it sounded a little different.
Okay.
But again, you know him, so you can have a different insight in that. But if you talking about rapping, Kiss ain't go on no platform and say nothing. He rapped.
He did the Big Daddy Kane joint.
Yeah.
And he did
the Aroma record, which is fire.
I do like that record.
That's the part. That's one of the things I don't really
What
understand about what
are we
Spesh is
talking
saying.
about?
That record is hard, mostly because of Stove God's
The hook,
it's crazy.
but the
And if you hear that hook,
No, that beat is dope. All that
everything
shit is
that's
dope.
New York.
yeah, but the hook leans to what the subject
Yeah.
matter is.
The record's called The Aroma.
I want to hear niggas talk about that if they did that before.
Over that beat, over that grimy hard
No,
beat.
I don't interpret that as glorifying. I don't even think that's the best angle to take if you Spesh. But I mean, all right, you shoot at everybody, so go ahead and get your shit off.
Neutral button.